So you're getting to see now the complexity of this, right? There's no right or wrong answer. It's just a problem. And we have to figure out how to deal with it. So I want to talk about ethics now. Again, not to lecture you, but just to give you one kind of interesting insight into how we ought to think about ethics. And this was a really interesting experiment that I first came across when trying to understand a little bit about human behavior and why we think about certain kinds of financial settings as ethical and other financial settings as unethical. And I think I finally came to this by way of the neuroscience literature and, oddly enough, the philosophy of certain kinds of ethical dilemmas. So the ethical dilemma that I want to present to you is a well-known one. It's the trolley car problem, which I've changed to the train tracks problem since we have all sorts of issues with the red line here in Massachusetts. Imagine that you're observing this railroad track and there's a switch there, and there's a train that's barreling down these tracks in an uncontrolled fashion. Somehow the brakes have failed, the train can't stop, and what is at the end of the tracks is a problem because the train is heading towards a platform with about 10 people, and the train will end up killing all 10 people if left to its own devices. However, if you are able to switch the train to the right track, then it will only kill one person because there's just one person waiting at that platform. You happen to be sitting in the control room. You're a junior train assistant and you're trying to manage traffic flows, and at your disposal is switch, A or B. You press the button A and the train goes to those 10 people, and you press B and the train goes to that one person. So you actually have control over where the train goes. It's a moral dilemma. There's no right or wrong answer. There's not a test. Question, how many of you would press the button and send the train to A? How many of you would press the button for B? Okay, most of you. Why? Give me a logic for that. Anybody? Yeah.
Regardless of how you value human life, when 10 lives is, if you're going to put a value on it, or a number on it, 10 lives is worth more.
Right. That absolutely makes sense. And this is known as a utilitarian perspective, right? You weigh the costs and benefits. And 10 is worse than 1. And you're just making the best of two horrible, horrible situations. Now, many people would actually agree with you, but occasionally a few would say, well, I don't think I should be deciding. Well, the fact is that, let's make it even simpler, the train is heading towards the 10 people. So if you do nothing, 10 people will die. And by doing nothing, you've done something, because it's within your control to press the button and instead kill that one person. So when you put it in those terms, most everybody will agree, fine, I'll push B. I don't like doing it, but I'll push B.